Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're doing a deep dive into something you might see online, maybe without even really noticing it properly. I'm talking about the evolution of virtual dealers.
Right. Yeah, it's quite something. They're not just these, static pictures anymore.
No, exactly. They're these digital avatars in online games, and honestly, they're getting surprisingly human-like, really fast.
It's a huge shift. I mean, not long ago, they felt, well, robotic, almost like mannequins, right? Stiff movements, that kind of thing.
Totally. Mannequins with a heartbeat, maybe, but now, some of them, you could almost mistake them for a real person on a video feed.
Absolutely.
So our mission today is really to figure out why. Why are these virtual dealers becoming so much more, well, human? We'll dig into the psychology, the tech behind it all, and some of the ethical questions, too.
Okay, let's do it. The psychology part is, I think, really fascinating. It's not just about making them look better.
It goes deeper than aesthetics.
Oh, much deeper. See, online casinos, they understand that trust and emotional connection are really important, even in a digital space.
Right. So a human-like dealer helps build that, makes players feel more comfortable.
Exactly. It's about building rapport and even offer this sort of subtle companionship if you're playing alone.
That's interesting, because you think of these games as being about chance winning or losing.
Uh-huh. You wouldn't think emotional connection is key, but studies actually show it is. This rapport, even if it's artificial, keeps players feeling, well, seen, engaged.
Okay, so making you feel seen by a digital avatar helps keep you there. I've read some research saying responsive avatars boost engagement, keep people playing longer.
That's right. Retention is a big goal.
But how? How do these, lines of code actually build that rapport effectively?
Okay, so that brings us to the how. And this is where the tech gets really clever. We're talking sophisticated AI, motion capture.
Motion capture, like in the movies?
Sort of, yeah. Studios record actual human dealers. They wear these full motion suits. And it captures everything. Not just big gestures, but the tiny things. Little head tilts, micro expressions,
Sure.
even how they blink.
Blinking rhythms. Seriously?
Seriously. It sounds minor, but those details make the avatar feel much more alive, less like a repeating loop.
So they capture all that data, the sort of essence of human movement, and then what? AI takes over.
Pretty much. The AI animates the avatar using that data so it can respond in real time.
Yeah.
Maybe the dealer smiles if you win a hand.
Or gives a sympathetic look if you lose.
Potentially, yes. It's clever. You could also say it's maybe a little bit creepy. Uncanny, perhaps.
Uncanny is a good word for it, but ingenious, definitely. And I guess this tech has other benefits for the companies, too, beyond just engagement.
Oh, absolutely. Think globally. And think about costs.
You mean like multilingual dealers?
Exactly. That's a huge advantage. One single AI dealer could potentially switch between English, Spanish, Mandarin, whatever's needed.
And sound natural with the right gestures and tone?
That's the goal, yeah. Maintaining that native level feel. So suddenly you can reach a global audience without needing tons of live staff for every language, 247.
That's a massive cost saving, and better for players, too, if they get someone speaking their language fluently.
It enhances immersion, for sure. Kind of democratizes access to that live dealer feel.
It's amazing how tech can create those situations, but making them so realistic, almost indistinguishable.
Yeah.
That leads to the ethics part, right? The what next?
Precisely. We're hitting this blurry line between realism and responsibility.
How much emotion is too much emotion for an AI?
That's a key question. Could a virtual dealer designed to be engaging maybe nudge a player? Give a charming smile right when they're thinking of quitting.
Or offer fake empathy after a loss to maybe encourage another bet? That feels manipulative.
It could certainly be perceived that way. These are really tricky questions. How do you design something engaging but not exploitative?
Are regulators looking at this yet?
They are starting to. It's complex, though. They're looking at transparency, making sure, it's an AI, and trying to figure out where the line should be drawn to prevent manipulation.
Right. So wrapping this up, the main takeaway seems to be that these virtual dealers are very carefully designed to make you feel seen, to connect subconsciously.
Even though it's just code, it's a powerful psychological approach.
Absolutely. And that leaves us and you with a final thought to consider. What other parts of your digital life might be using similar techniques, trying to evoke emotional responses? And how might this kind of technology shape our interactions going forward? Something to think about.